Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. So I saw these two articles a couple days ago, and basically they are the exact polar opposites of one another. XRP has stiff competition in Stellar IBM, and guys, if you don't know, Stellar has partnered up with IBM to create a cost-effective solution for global money transfers. I'll link the article in the description if you guys don't know about it. You can read a little more about it. But literally on the same day, September 10th, 2018, which was not too long ago, there was another article that came out from the ChepaCap website. I don't know how reliable this website is. Nevertheless, the headline really struck me. Ripple is not a competitor to Stellar, says who other than co-founder of Stellar, Jed McCaleb. So isn't this very interesting, right? On the one hand, we have all this FUD, I suppose is what we're going to call it, because people like writing articles to, fuel the rivalry fire for whatever reason. And yet, Jed McCaleb, the founder of Stellar and the co-founder of Ripple, is actually stating that Ripple is not a competitor to Stellar. And so I was more interested to read this article. Co-founder of Stellar, Jed McCaleb, said at the crypto finance conference held in California last night that he doesn't believe that Ripple is a competitor to Stellar and that they don't even pose a threat to the company. There are, of course, a lot of similarities between the two companies, according to Crypto Daily. McCaleb, who is as well the co-founder of Ripple back in the day, spoke at the world's most exclusive investor conference on cryptocurrencies, okay. While discussing Ripple and Visa, McCaleb admitted that the technology had some overlap in capability with Stellar, but pointed out that the world of payments is super large, so I don't consider ourselves competitors with either of those. There is space for many different players. And yeah, guys, we have to remember this, right? There's MasterCard, there's Visa, there's Amex, right? What are their stocks going for? Let's look up Visa stock right now. Okay, what is it going for? $145 per share. What about MasterCard stock? MasterCard stock's going for $212 per share, roughly. Amex stock, guys, $108 per share. So as you can see, a lot of these companies have a large portion of the credit card market, and yet they're in direct competition with one another, and they're still all very, very healthy companies. So going back to this, Jed McCaleb talks a little bit about the two companies, and basically they distilled it down to this: how XRP works. Banks and multinational corporations use XRP to make international payments. This is done by transferring the XRP token through the Ripple network. The end result is liquidity on demand, as we know. How Stellar Lumens works. Stellar lets individuals trade money directly with each other using Lumens as a medium and anchors to handle the fiat currency aspects. Just a little bit up here in the article, guys. Jed also mentions that on paper, both Ripple and Stellar look very similar, but are actually far from identical. One of the big differences is based on their respective philosophy. Ripple is focused on improving the efficiency of international transactions between banks, financial institutions, and other corporates, while Stellar has its focus on providing access to low-cost financial services for those in the developing world. So it seems to me that Ripple is focused kind of on the macro scale, global financial transactions between financial institutions and other corporates, kind of this big level stuff, whereas Stellar is focused on low-cost financial services for the developing world. I think that market is, although it's quite large, probably not as much volume flowing through it. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to show you these two articles regarding Ripple and Stellar, and I know there is always this question kind of going on in the community: should I ditch my XRP for XLM, so on and so forth. But guys, as you can see, even Jed McCaleb is saying they are not actually in competition. And to be quite honest, after reading this article, I do actually feel that Ripple has actually set themselves up to be the bigger company in the future. Nevertheless, what do you guys think? Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.